We exist in a frickin' paradox. Our life is a funny irony when you think about it. We're living while simultaneously dying. We're autonomous while simultaneously kind of not in our environment, because we're subject to a lot of rules and values and constructions that don't even really align with us, but we are subject to and kind of feel like we must obey them in order to exist in the world fully. We have to adapt to things people have created that we had no stake in creating or no agency in creating. So what do we do about that? So what does freedom really mean? Well, for me, I think freedom is a hard choice. To choose freedom comes with consequences. To choose freedom makes you crazy in larger society. And there are consequences that come with that. But I think it's also important to choose which suffering or which hard we want. You know, it's hard to adapt to societal norms that make you suffer. But it's also hard to choose liberation, because that is also going to come with some suffering. But it's also reimagining what it means to suffer. Does pain really mean suffering? Can we find joy in suffering? Can we find joy in liberation, despite it coming with societal consequences? For me, yes. But it's also something to ponder. What does freedom mean to you? And what does happiness mean to you? You know, life is going to be suffering either way. But for me, I'd rather live a liberated life with the societal consequences that come with that, because I know that that truly aligns with me and who I am. So I meditate on I am. Meditate on that. Who are you? At your core, you're not your body, you're not your mind, you're not this 3D version of yourself that shows up in the world. You are a transcendent being. And it's hard to grapple with that, because when you realize choosing freedom comes with this moral weight, this responsibility to yourself and to others, it becomes hard. Nothing is easy. But it's also understanding that easy isn't such a binary, it isn't such a concrete thing. Ease can mean flow in the midst of suffering.